Fairtex Fight มวยมันพันเอ็กซ์ตรีม
ปุ๋ยตราม้าบินปุ๋ยแรงพลังม้าปุ๋ยม้าพลังแรง
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Fairtex Fight มวยมันพันเอ็กซ์ตรีมสวัสดีครับขอต้อนรับทุกท่านเข้าสู่รายการ Fairtex Fight มวยมันพันเอ็กซ์ตรีมพบกันทุกวันเสาร์ตั้งแต่ 10 โมงเช้าถึงเที่ยงวันทางช่อง 7 HD ครับวันนี้ครับท่านผู้ชมเรามีทั้งหมด 7 คู่ที่จะขึ้นมาชกบนเวทีนี้ครับทั้งหมดเป็นมวย 3 ยกคู่ที่ 1 นักมวยจากประเทศไอร์แลนด์ปะทะนักมวยจากสาธารณรัฐมอริเชียสพิกัดน้ำหนัก 80 กิโลกรัมส่วนของคู่ที่ 2 ถึงคู่ที่ 7 ทั้งหมดเป็นนักมวยจีนปะทะนักมวยไทยคู่อีกในวันนี้ครับจะเป็นคู่ที่ 6 ลีเซียนเจิงจากประเทศจีนปะทะยอดธนงเพชรวังล่างจากประเทศไทยพิกัดน้ำหนัก 61 กิโลกรัม Ladies and gentlemen, we have a total of 7 fights lined up for you, all exciting 3 rounds of Muay Thai. In our opening bout, a fighter from Ireland takes on a fighter from Mauritius at 80 kilograms. As for numbers 2 to 7, all of the fights will be China versus Thailand. Our main event will be the 6th bout of the day as Lee Seung-cheung from China takes on Yot Thonong Phet Wang Lang from Thailand at 61 kilograms. For those of you who would like to listen to the commentary in English, you can do so by changing the language on your remote on channel 7 HD or tune into our YouTube channel at Fairtex Fight. สำหรับใครที่อยากจะชมออนไลน์ครับเรามีอยู่ 2 ช่องทางด้วยกันนะครับ Terro Digital และ Fairtex Fight นะครับทาง YouTube Facebook และ TikTok ครับเราจะพักกันสักครู่กลับมากับคู่เปิดเวทีครับนักมวยจากประเทศไอร์แลนด์และนักมวยจากสาธารณรัฐมอริเชียสพิกัดน้ำหนัก 80 กิโลกรัม Join us after the break with our opening bout at 80 kilograms as a fighter from Ireland takes on a fighter from Mauritius.
Fairtex Fight มวยมันพันเอ็กซ์ตรีม
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Fairtex Fight มวยมันพัน Extreme here live from Lumpinee Stadium in Bangkok, Thailand on channel 7 HD. In our opening bout, in the black corner, let's bring out Matthew Mangalong.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Fairtex Fight right here at Lumpinee Stadium, the Madison Square Garden of the East. Coming into the black corner for our first bout of the morning is Matthew Mangalong from Mauritius, age 25, 80 kilograms in weight, standing at 185 centimeters with a fight record of 14 fights, 8 wins, 6 draws, 6 losses, would you rather. So he's a very punch-heavy fighter, and his last fight, he had a win over Lucien Raymond down there in Pattaya. So looking forward to this one. Today is really a bit of a theme of Thailand taking on China, but this, our first bout, Mauritius taking on Ireland. So just as Matu gets his last minute preparations underway from our professional cupmen, the last bit of Vaseline, stepping over the ropes to do 3 rounds of Muay Thai battle right here at Lumpinee Stadium. And of course, Thank you for joining us on this beautiful morning right here in Bangkok, Thailand. I'm Joe Comerford, sitting next to Eleanor Fellows.
And in the red corner, let's bring out David Keogh.
And here we have our second athlete of the morning stepping into the iconic Lumpinee Stadium. He's fighting out of Ireland today, but he has been training at Dang Muay Thai Gym up in the north of Thailand in Chiang Mai. So David is 31 years of age, also weighing in at 80 kilograms, with a record of 18 fights with 13 losses and 13 wins and 4 losses. And here we have our cutman just doing the last minute preparations for our athlete in the red corner, looking very composed as he gets his last minute checks there. I'm excited for this first bout of the morning, 3 3-minute rounds. We'll see what the action brings. 80 kilograms, obviously a pretty big weight division, but we'll see if it goes all the way or if we get a knockout this morning. And here he is getting into the ring. Little smile there, looking very relaxed as he steps into war, I suppose, for this Muay Thai morning. And in just a moment, we'll hand over to Mark Abbott.
Well, you can imagine at 80 kilos, these gentlemen definitely pack a punch. I mean, they've already cut down, so that's their official weigh-in. A lot of power.
ท่านผู้ชมครับคู่แรกในวันนี้จะชกกันภายใต้กติกามวยไทยพิกัดน้ำหนัก 80 กิโลกรัม 3 ยก ยกละ 3 นาที Our opening bout is in Muay Thai at 80 kilograms, scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. นักมวยในมุมดำ fighting in the black corner น้ำหนัก 80 กิโลกรัม สูง 185 weighing in at 80 kilograms, standing 185 centimeters tall มาจากสาธารณรัฐ Mauritius. From Mauritius, this is Matthew Mangalong. แล้วคู่ต่อสู้ของเขาในมุมแดง and his opponent fighting in the red corner น้ำหนัก 80 กิโลกรัม สูง 186 weighing in at 80 kilograms, standing 186 centimeters tall มาจากประเทศไอร์แลนด์ From Ireland, this is David Keogh. And your referee, Nayamon Chai Wisumle.
So here we are with the tail of the tape, 80 kilograms. David Keogh from Ireland taking on Matthew Mangalong from Mauritius. A lot of power in this weight division. Last week we had 125 kilograms, so it looks like Fairtex Fight is just bringing them in bigger and bigger every week. Even though this is a little bit lower, it's bigger than we normally see. I'm excited for this one, Eleanor. Here we are coming into the first round of action, starting right now, round 1.
I'm interested to see how this one goes. Both fighters have indicated that they are avid boxers, so we'll see if we are... Oh! Straight across their face, knocked him off balance there. Brilliant.
Straight out of the gates to set the pace right here in center ring at Lumpinee Stadium.
And the ref decided to give an 8 count for that one, so looking good on the blue corner's scorecards for sure.
Cheeky little teep to start things off. Big up the head, follows up with the hands. Up top from the two.
Teep to the face, nothing quite like that. Really shocks to a shock to the system when you're in the ring.
And I think that first shot has really stunned David. Natu setting the pace early, trying to make a statement here. Oh! The old 1-2 straight down the right.
Yeah, that right hand is really causing a problem for David there. There's some power behind it as well from Matthew.
Nice overhand right there from Natu. David just having a little bit of trouble finding his distance here. Big left hook to leg kick to follow things up there from our Mauritian warrior.
Our athlete in the blue corner does really seem to be setting the pace of this fight, I will say.
Goes down to the body as well. It's fantastic to see guys at this level mixing up the levels as well, going high, going low, going high, not just keeping it at one pace and one standard.
Yeah, we just saw a nice hook there, followed by a body shot from Matthew. Like you say, mix up the levels.
Big dragging down of the head to follow up with that spearing knee. David nearly got him down there, patting that head down. Bit of a stall in the clinch as we go back to center ring.
I do want to see David pushing forward a little bit more, being a little bit more aggressive. Oh, nice head kick there, just not quite enough. Oh, and followed up with a left body kick. Oh, there's some power in those body kicks.
Yeah, you can definitely hear it from the commentary box here, resounding and echoing through the chambers of Lumpinee Stadium. Big slapping kicks at this weight division. And it looks like David's gas tank has really been depleted here. A lot more open-mouthed, though trying to come back inside the clinch, but having a little bit trouble with the energy output as Matu gets inside there and just stalls.
It was nice to see David walking forward, though, putting a little bit more pressure on Matthew. He's got his guard very high. He's very wary of that right hand, I think. Nice low kick there from our athlete in the red corner as we finish the first round.
So there you have it, folks. That is the end of round one. We'll go and have a look at some of the big, powerful replays. Bang! The old left-right good night down the center there. Textbook boxing. Big teep. I think he was trying to tell David this is Sparta, following up with the single shots down the line there. A lot of power behind these shots, Eleanor.
There's so much power, 80 kilograms. I mean, it's not an insignificant amount, but David did do a good job after that of keeping his guards high. A nice long guard across the face, and also just when he's walking forward, his hands are glued to his head, which I definitely think is the right approach against a boxer opponent.
I mean, it is the second round coming up. We can't count David out yet. The Irish are known for being formidable warriors.
Us Brits do have some heart, I will say that.
That's right. So here we are for the second round.
Attempted left elbow there from Matthew. Didn't quite land though. Was going for that 1-2 again, and he knocked him. It didn't quite connect with the face, but it knocked him off balance.
Nice parry there from David. Oh, nice inside left kick there from the two as well to follow things up.
Like you say, both fighters mixing up the levels. They're really both wanting to go for that inside leg kick.
David just really has to push the pace here. He's just got to rush in and not allow Matu to fire off, breaking down the distance of the Mauritian in the black pants. You can't sit there and just wait for the first punch to come. He's got to beat the punch.
I think that David is hurt on his left leg because he did switch into southpaw for a minute there, and he's managed to go. He keeps going into southpaw, so I think that Matteo has caused some damage to his leg.
And for the viewers at home, that's one of the strategies that you can employ is when that front leg is hurt, switch the stance so that they can't attack it again. But it looks like the rear leg of Matu is hurt. What's happening here? He's on the retreat. He's on the retreat, and he's waving it off. I think his arm might be dislocated here. There's something wrong.
Yeah, he's trying to signal then to stop. He was trying to signal, but he's putting his guard up, which is a sign that the fighter wants to carry on with the fight after an 8 count. If they put their hands up and they tell the referee they can carry on. Oh, he's come back out swinging.
And here we are, David on the front hunt now, putting the pressure, using that kick again. All he needs to do is double it up.
Yeah, he sniffs weakness in the opponent, and he's just pressuring forward now. He's really making good work of that left kick. He really keeps going for the body.
He's like a shark smelling blood in a sea of red here.
This is exactly what I wanted to see from David, some grit and determination, just walking forward, putting pressure on his opponent, which he didn't do in the first round. Oh, nice knee to the body there, followed by a 1-2 from our athlete in the blue corner.
You can see David being very careful of the hands from the two. Bring the guard up nice and high, but using the southpaw kick very effectively here. Nice lock on and knee there.
Matteo is really struggling. He's barely using his right arm. He's keeping it nice and protected to his body. I really think he is hurt there.
But David just needs to keep rushing in, move in earlier, beat the punch, because he's got Matu on the retreat now, and he just needs to push with full force, go in for a blitzkrieg here.
Last 10 seconds, let's see if he can make something of it. I think he just needs to keep this pressure on.
Massive heart. Oh, and that is the end of the second round. So we'll go and have a look at some of the replays in just a moment here.
What a turn of events.
What did you take away from that round there, Eleanor?
Anything can happen in Muay Thai. One shot really changes the fight. Matteo was looking strong in that first round. His boxing was his biggest asset, and he seems to have almost lost that. I think he has taken some damage to his right arm, I think, at the top, and it's changed the complete pace of the fight. David has really changed it. His left body kick is working a treat, and he just needs to keep that pressure on, and I don't know if it's going to go all the way, to be honest, Joe.
Well, that's one of those things, those strategies I often talk about, is kicking up onto the arms and taking out the punching power of punches. It's a really underutilized strategy in Muay Thai, is kicking up onto those arms and taking out the firing power, the heavy artillery from the right hand. And, you know, David, his front leg was getting damaged so heavily in that front, the first round there, so he had to switch stances to southpaw, smashing up that left kick. Beautiful work.
Into round 3 now, our final round of this bout. Matteo's arm seems to be swinging again. That cross didn't quite connect, but he's going for it again. That left kick from David is working a treat. He really needs to carry on with that, I think, to cause more damage.
So now he's back into orthodox stance here, so I think he's garnered a bit more confidence here in the third round after that impressive second round. For me, David's up on the scorecards.
I think for me too. I love how he's utilising that long guard. He is very aware of the hands of Matteo. Pushing the face in the clinch, a perfect tactic, sinking the knee in. Oh, attempted left elbow there, did land. I think it might have shocked our athlete in the blue corner slightly. Oh, and a nice jab to the face, sending the head swinging back.
And I mean, that's one of those strategies you love to employ as well, is pushing that hand over the top and smothering opponents. What does it do to your opponents?
It wears them down completely, and it also looks really good to the judges. If you can break the posture of your opponent and just completely keep shutting them off using that head push, it's one of the things that my Thai trainer taught me as soon as I got to Thailand.
And there it is, that big kick up onto the arms. Beautiful work there by David, shutting down the artillery from Matu, but Matu firing back down low. He's not given up yet, even though he's on the back foot retreat here.
Halfway through the last round here, Mato really needs to start blocking that left kick. I don't think I've seen him block one of them.
Nice work there from David as he pushes through the mouth guard, biting down, putting the hands up nice and high, doing the old sort of Toby Smith style and walking forward. But now, big teeth to the face there from our Mauritian warrior.
David needs to keep that pressure on, keep going forward, not give Matteo any room to come back. He just needs to keep going forward. That jab is working so well, that stiff jab. I think he needs to keep walking forward. Oh, teeth to the face, the third one of the fight, knocked him on his feet.
I really think Dave should switch back to southpaw here. It was working well for him, slapping that left kick right up onto the firing arm of Matu. I mean, he's got 30 seconds here. He could do some real damage. There it is again.
Yep.
Bangs it up. He might have been listening to me. He's definitely got... I didn't put an earpiece in, I promise you, folks.
Just under 20 seconds left of this round. I mean, it's all to play for. I have no idea who I would score this to be honest. Each fighter seems to be coming back, and they've both got tremendous heart.
One of the things I
think big 1-2.
Matu throwing bombs of his own here. And that is the end of the third and final round. Ladies and gentlemen, what a fight. Huge power and heart showcased in our first bout of the morning.
Yep.
We'll go and have a look at some of the replays in just a second. Eleanor, talk us through this.
I mean, like you say, what a brilliant way to start the show at Fairtex Fight this morning. Both fighters both showed incredible heart, but also incredible skill. I am so impressed by David's ability to work both stances. I think that southpaw stance was working tremendously. And the leg kicks from both fighters here doing some damage, but that tee to the face from Matteo. Third time lucky, knocked him on his feet, flying there in the first round. Absolutely beautiful timing. To pull that off in a fight is quite something. We'll hand it over to Mark Abbott. I'm excited to see who won this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, after the completion of all 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges scored this bout 28-27. 28, 27, 28, 27 และ 28, 27. For the winner in the red corner, David Keel. ยินดีด้วยครับ โดนนับในยกที่ 1 แล้วสามารถกลับมาชนะได้นะครับสุดยอดมากเลยครับยินดีด้วยครับเดวิดคีลต่อไปนี้ครับท่านผู้ชมมีแต่จีนพบกับไทยทั้งหมดนะครับ Join us after the break with more Muay Thai action. From now on, it is China versus Thailand.
Fairtex Fight มวยมันพัน Extreme
Peach?
Yes?
Can we do Muay Thai now?
Sure. Line up. Jab. Block. Kick. Elbow.
จะกล่าวถึงอสุรีกรีบุรามริตลำรำบานเป็นหนักนางบำเพ็ญเพียรขอพรพระอิสราสวมวิญญาแฟร์เทคอันเกรียงไกร
and gentlemen, welcome back to Fairtex Fight, Muay Man Pan Extreme, here from the iconic Lumpinee Stadium in Bangkok, Thailand. เมื่อสักครู่นี้นะครับในคู่เปิดเวทีเดวิดเคียวจากประเทศไอร์แลนด์ชนะคะแนนแล้วคู่ต่อไปครับทุกคู่นักมวยจีนปะทะนักมวยไทยครับ We now move on to the second bout of the day. In the black corner, let's bring out Huang Junji.
And here we have Huang Junji from China stepping into the ring. So today's fight card is predominantly fighters from China taking on fighters from Thailand. So this is our first bout where a fighter from Thailand takes on a fighter from China. Huang Junji is aged 23, weighing in at 54 kilograms and standing at 165 centimeters. He has a record of 39 fights with 29 wins and only 10 losses to his record. So here we have it coming into the ring now. Last few minute words from his trainer there. Always the most important part for me as a fighter stepping into the ring as those last minute preparations go underway. Fairtex Fight is sponsored by Youth Sports Gear, which you will see all the fighters and the cutmen wearing today. So last minute Vaseline going on there, and then the fighter will enter the ring.
And of course, the Chinese tend to come in with a bit more of a kickboxing-esque style. Of course, traditions like Sambo. So they'll be pretty heavy on the front foot, utilizing slick boxing and going for the low kick. So we'll throw it over to MC Mark Abbott.
And in the red corner, let's bring out เพชรเมืองฝางโรงเรียนกีฬาลำปาง
Coming into the red corner is Pet Muang Fang Rong Rien Gila Lampang. At age 19, Pet Muang Fang stands at 172 centimeters with a fight record of 63 fights, 43 wins and 20 losses and 3 draws. So Pet Muang Fang is a Muay Khao fighter. For those at home who don't know what Muay Khao means, it really translates to a knee fighter. So what they like to do is they like to push the pressure, lock on, knee their way and elbow their way to victory, wearing their opponents down. So it's a bit of a give and take strategy. You have to take a lot of damage to give a lot. Now, Pet Muang Fang's last 3 fights, he had a loss against Fino Saw Kiatwina, a win over Deadrit for Telalakun, and a TKO win of over Yodnuam no Jittor Jaitung. So here we are, throw it over to
ผู้ชมครับคู่นี้จะชกกันภายใต้กติกามวยไทยพิกัดน้ำหนัก 54 กิโลกรัม 3 ยก ยกละ 3 นาที This is a Muay Thai bout at 54 kilograms, scheduled for 3-minute rounds. นักมวยในมุมดำ fighting in the black corner น้ำหนัก 54 กิโลกรัม สูง 165 weighing in at 54 kilograms, standing 165 centimeters tall มาจากประเทศจีน from China, this is Huang Junji แล้วคู่ต่อสู้ของเขาในมุมแดง and his opponent fighting in the red corner น้ำหนัก 54 กิโลกรัม สูง 172 weighing in at 54 kilograms, standing 172 centimeters tall มาจากประเทศไทย from Thailand, this is เพชรเมืองฝางโรงเรียนกีฬาลำปาง and your referee นาวาอากาศเอกแหลมทองมีสิริ
Here we are with the tail of tape, 54 kilograms for this one. Thailand taking on China. Pet Muang Fang Ronglian Gila Lampang taking on Huang Junji from China. Of course, our first bout of China taking on Thailand there. A bit of a slip on the tongue. So round 1 underway right now. look forward to a big clash of styles here.
I'm excited to see the Muay Thai style of our athlete in the red corner. It's a favourite of mine.
You can already see Huang Jun-jae in the southpaw position, heavy on the front leg. Oh, big left kick there. Nice catch and dump there from Pwong Fung. Goes for the low kick again. You can see him popping out that jab from the Chinese athlete, just trying to measure the distance and download some information, gauging that distance. Almost using it as a measuring tool to set up that kick.
Huang Jun-jae just seems to have his hands flying there. He is going forward with the boxing style, pressure on the front foot. Both athletes engage in the clinch. Oh, attempted sweep there, but didn't quite pull it off.
It's one of those sort of trademark strategies from the more kickboxing style. They'll push off inside the clinch, but it looks like Huang Jun-jae might be a little bit more adept in the clinch than traditionally to the counterparts of his countrymen.
Yeah, both athletes stabbing in the knees there. Oh, another attempted sweep.
Nice turn and knee there from Huang Jun-jae. Nice follow-up. The end of that exchange from Pwong Fung, kicking outside the clinch. That's one of those things that really showcases experiences, kicking at the end of exchanges on the outside, just to score at the end of a clinch exchange. Ooh, big heavy hands here. Nice teep to end things there from Pwong Fung.
Attempted right elbow, left elbow there from Pwong Fung. Both athletes are so fast. I don't know if the viewers at home can tell, but the speed that these athletes are retaliating to each shot is absolutely incredible.
You know, really showcases the speed at 54 kilograms. You can always expect a lot of explosiveness out of 54 kilo athletes. Oh, bit of a spin it to win it attempt there from our Chinese athlete.
Always a risky move, that a little spinning back fist.
Oh, nice punching strategy. Stop there with the jab. Use the jab to blind his opponent and then follow up with the big power hand. Showcasing good breakage of the rhythm there from Huang Jun-jae.
Pwong Fung's kicks are so fast and snappy, but I don't know if it's enough to overcome the pressure from the boxing of our Chinese athlete. His hands and his power, they're really, I think they're a force to be reckoned with.
Oh! And that's when you can't speak too soon.
Maybe.
The big overhand right sends him down for the A count. And that's why in Muay Thai, that's the end of round one, but that's why in Muay Thai, you can never be too sure because anything can happen in center ring. Just as we were talking about the immense pressure of those big, powerful hands of Huang Jun-jae and the outward volume of them as well. But that sneaky right hand over the top from Pwong Fung to end that round. Very dramatic turn of events, I must say. Let's have a look at these replays. Walk us through this.
Those kicks from Pwong Fung were firing out. He is so fast with those kicks. But the hands of our Chinese athlete, they were connecting. They were, that big right cross, was connecting. But there we have it, the end of the round. Just finished with Pwong Fung, putting the athlete in the blue corner onto his knees. That is a massive, massive score. Let's see, Antonook there, our DJ of the morning. She always brings the vibe to Lumpinee Stadium.
Yeah, very high volume of exchanges here in the second bout. Very explosive. Looking forward to this second round. We'll see what Huang Jun-jae brings to the table.
Yeah, this is some very high-level Muay Thai.
See Huang Jun-jae trying to apply the forward pressure now. Break down the distance management of Pwong Fung. Oh, follows up with that short leading elbow.
Huang Jun-jae is displaying some incredible head movement. He is literally showcasing how to hit and not be hit as on your exit from the exchange. Nice little sweep there from Huang Junji.
Goes for the body, goes over the top. You can see Pwong starting to shell up, so the volumes of body work have been racking up and paying dividends for our Chinese athlete. It's just these small nuances in the game, like shelling up when the body work comes. You can see that it pays dividends.
That could have been a devastating right elbow there. Pwong has been trying to land those elbows. I think that Huang Junji just needs to be a bit more wary of those elbows, because as there is a height difference, the taller fighter will look for that KO with the elbow.
Nice step up knee there from Pwong. Oh, follows up again with a sneaky little one. I would like to see Huang Junji lock onto the body inside that clinch and try and negate the knees a little bit. There's that beautiful step-up knee again. Big favourite of mine. Goes over the top with the rear elbow. Oh, I think those knees are going to push through and work wonders for Pwong here.
Pwong is really playing the long game now, I've noticed. He's using that front teep and those long knees. I think he's realised that he wants to fight at range after taking those turns in the clinch. The clinch might not be his strongest position. He's attempting again with that elbow. I really think that Huang Junji needs to be very wary when going for the body shot there.
Well, you can see the amount of ferocity that Pwong loads those knees up. He turns his whole hip into them like a torpedo, spearing through the enemy ship. That is Huang Junji. Locks up, pushes up, follows up with a kick to end that exchange. Beautiful work there by our Thai athlete. And negates the distance with that teep.
Yeah, he is firing that body kick and it is landing every time. Huang Junji needs to be wary of that and start blocking those as he's on entry into the boxing exchanges.
Junji on the forward hunt, but eats an elbow on the way in.
He really needs to stop eating those elbows.
Just to keep that guard nice and high. Needs to mix it up a little bit, not rely on the hands too much, because Pwong starting to negate it a lot, and I keep using negate too much in the end of round 2, but that's what he's doing. He's using his distance management so perfectly in that second round, just reading the punches of Huang Junji and following up with the knees and the kicks. Beautiful work there by Pwong. Follows up with that rear elbow as well.
Yeah, Pwong has really changed his game plan in round 2, and he started to use his distance, and then as soon as Huang Junji rushes in with those hands, he's going for that elbow, and it is almost connecting every time. You can see there that right elbow just on the top of the head. It's a really dangerous position for a smaller fighter to be in as they rush in with their hands, but this is a phenomenal fight. Both fighters displaying some absolutely beautiful techniques and power and speed. Honestly, I'm so impressed by these 54-kilogram athletes.
And I think Huang Junji is a bit surprised by the chin, the granite chin on Pwong. I don't think he was really anticipating Pwong to have such a strong chin. He's eaten a lot of punches, but he's given a lot himself. So be interesting to see the scorecards here at the end. Here we are for the third and final round, racking up the kicks from our southpaw in the red corner.
Some fast hands there from Huang Junji to open the round. I think that he will start to pressure forward, swinging, and Pwong will continue to play the kicking game and keep that range. But let's see, I mean, one shot can change it all, like we showed in the last fight.
Great thing about Pwong is he's got it all. He's the whole package. He can sit on the back foot, kick with that left kick. Oh, a bit of a tumble to the ground, but smart move there by Pwong as well, landing on top, turning there just at the last moment. You know, really turning the tables at the end of that exchange. Big kick up high, eating punches on the outside, follows up with the elbow. Eleanor, this man has it all.
These elbows are spears. They are something that I would not want to be taking in this fight. There you go again as he whips them in. They're so fast, you don't see them coming. Nice, almost headlock there in the clinch, followed by a knee to the body. That is not a position that you want to be in the clinch.
Like a bully at the school canteen, gets him in the headlock, tries to get him for his spare change there. Huang on the forward hunt, trying to snatch the body of Pwong, but not quite being able to find the placement for it as Pwong just shuts him down.
Pwong is really showing his experience here with 63 fights to his record at only age 19. His experience is shining through. He's locking up his opponent there in the clinch because it's not quite where he wants to be. He wants to be on the outside, keeping that range and keeping those body kicks firing. I am so impressed for 19 years old. Like you say, he's got a chin on him for 19.
I'm excited to see Pwong come back on here on Fairtex with this phenomenal performance here this morning. Love to see him again here, perhaps on a tournament. That would be amazing to see. I think being a real chance to be pushing through the 54 kilo weight division here. Oh, nice long teeth there.
Definitely a strong contender in that division. But I mean, Huang has put on a good fight. He has continued to pressure forward. He is not letting those teeth stop him. He is going in with those hands. I'm so impressed by his head movement when he gets in close, but it's just not quite enough to get that KO shot that he's looking for, I think.
Just shows the amount of experience and knowledge this young man has. Soon as takes the back as well. I was just going to talk about the push-offs from the clinch. Just pushes off as Huang tries to come in and garners the distance to throw that elbow off. Really smart work there by Pwong. Follows up with the big kick there on the back foot, taping away. That is the end of the third and final round. So we'll go and have a look at some of the replays. What did you take away from that fight, Eleanor?
I would just take away that experience does sometimes prevail. Pwong, 19 years of age, and what a showcase of Muay Thai he just displayed. He showed how even though he is a Muay Thai fighter, obviously fighting with the knees, he can switch it up and he can fight with all 8 weapons that Muay Thai gives him. Honestly, I'm so impressed. But Huang, like you say, as you can see on the screen there, his hands were firing, he had some power, he showed some great clinch turns, but I'm not quite sure it was enough to take the win. But Mark Abbott will see if I'm right or if I'm wrong here.
Look at that big stabbing knee there. Beautiful work there from Pwong. Very impressed. So we'll throw it over to MC Mark Abbott.
Ladies and gentlemen, after the completion of all 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges scored this bout 30-26. 30-26, 30-26 และ 30-26. For the winner, in the red corner, เพชรเมืองฝางโรงเรียนกีฬาลำปางยินดีด้วยครับเพชรเมืองฝางครับ ณ ตอนนี้นะครับไทยนำอยู่1-0นะครับ We'll take a break and we'll be back with more Muay Thai action with China versus Thailand.
Fairtex Fight มวยมันพัน Extreme
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Fairtex Fight, Muay Man Pan Extreme, here from the legendary Lumpinee Stadium in Bangkok, Thailand, live on Channel 7 HD. We now move on to the third bout of the day. In the black corner, let's bring out Chen.
As our athlete enters the ring into the blue corner, Chen from China again, also from the same gym as the athlete we just saw in the second bout of the day. So like we said, this is Thailand takes on China in this morning's card. So Chen Fang is weighing in at 65 kilograms, standing at 176 centimeters tall, with a record of 7 fights, 6 losses, and only 1 draw. So, I mean, on my sheet here it says that he is a Muay Mat, which means that he will prioritize boxing as his primary weapon of choice today. So maybe similar to his friend in the fight before this. So here we have it, doing the last minute preparations, looking very calm and very relaxed as he steps into Lumpinee Stadium this morning. I'll be interested to see how this fight goes, whether it's going to be another Muay Mat takes on a kicker, but who knows? In Muay Thai, anything can happen. There's a reason that we have 8 weapons, and that's because we can use all of them. Last minute sign of respect there as he steps in the ring, and we hand over to Mark Abbott.
And in the red corner, let's bring out Dao Duat Kiat Chachanan.
Coming into the red corner is Dauduat Kiatchanan. At age 24, he stands at 175 centimeters with a whopping fight record of 70 fights, 50 wins, 20 losses, hailing from the northeastern province of Ubon Ratchathani. Our fighter in the red corner is a knee fighter and an elbow specialist, so you can expect absolute fireworks. Perhaps a repeat of the last fight. So his last 3 fights, he had a loss against Wanchana Saw Damri, a win over Pachanandai Tawanrung Kongjiem, and a win over Nam Muangjan Hakyok Sam Gao Gao. So here we are as he gets his last minute preparations underway from our professional cupmen right here at Lumpinee Stadium. Of course, our cupmen doing all the shows here at Lumpinee, so you can expect consistency amongst professionalism. We'll throw it over to MC Mark Abbott.
ท่านผู้ชมครับคู่นี้จะชกกันภายใต้กติกามวยไทยพิกัดน้ำหนัก65 กิโลกรัม3 ยก ยกละ 3 นาที This is a Muay Thai bout at 65 kilograms, scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. นักมวยในมุมดำ fighting in the black corner น้ำหนัก65 กิโลกรัมสูง176 weighing in at 65 kilograms, standing 176 centimeters tall มาจากประเทศจีน from China, this is Chen Feng. แล้วคู่ต่อสู้ของเขาในมุมแดง and his opponent fighting in the red corner น้ำหนัก65 กิโลกรัมสูง175 weighing in at 65 kilograms, standing 175 centimeters tall มาจากประเทศไทย from Thailand, this is ดาวเดือดเกียรติชัชนัน and your referee นายบุญเลิศแก้วพิทักษ์
So here we are with the tail of the tape, 65 kilograms, Dauduat Kiatchatnon taking on Chen Feng. And of course, a bit of differentiation in the level of experience. 70 fights, 50 wins to Dauduat, to Chen Feng's 7 fights and 6 wins, not 6 losses. Only 1 loss to our Chinese athlete. So it'll be interesting to see what happens here. Oh, nice relaxed style there from Dauduat.
You can already see our athlete in the blue corner pressuring forward, putting the pressure on the athlete in the red corner and trying to set up that body shot, it looks like.
Very explosive at this weight division, 65 kilos. A lot of power as well, but still fairly quick. Oh, nice left kick there from Dauduat, going up high. fairly unfazed by the power of Chen.
Yeah, I was just about to say Dao Duet does look very calm, not giving anything away. A real poker face there, just trying to evade the pressure.
Nice inside leg kick there from Chen. You can expect heavy hands and high output there from our Chinese athlete. Fairly trademark style of the Chinese fighters. The heavy hands, low kicks.
Similar to that other kick. Oh, that low kick has done some damage. I thought he wasn't going to come back from that. No, he's ready to go again. He's ready.
That's why you can't speak too soon. Looks like he is fairly injured from that barrage of leg kicks. Goes for it again. And that is all she wrote, folks.
Yeah.
Bao Duet is down for the end from those heavy leg kicks. And that's why you can never tell, even with 70 fights under his belt, and 7 to Chen, can never tell what's going to happen. You can never speak too soon.
I mean, fair play to Chen Zhangfeng. He saw he'd hurt his opponent and he did not give him a minute after that 8 count. Well, even a second. He went straight in and hammered that leg and put an end to the fight. A nice, I mean, not easy win, but some may say an easy win there for our athlete in the blue corner. Phenomenal. Those leg kicks, like you say, Joe, so explosive, so much power behind them. Very impressive. But, I mean, I would have loved to have seen this fight go all the way with the disparities in experience, but you win some, you lose some, I suppose. That is the game of Muay Thai.
So we'll throw it over to MC Mark Abbott.
Ladies and gentlemen, in round number 1, we have a winner by knockout in the black corner, Chen Zhangfeng. Congratulations to Chen Zhangfeng. Now, Thailand versus China is even at 1-1. เราจะพักกันสักครู่กลับมากับคู่ต่อไปครับมวยไทยพิกัดน้ำหนัก 58 กิโลกรัม Join us after break as we continue our matchups between Thailand and China. The next one is at 58 kilograms.
Fairtex Fight มวยมันพัน Extreme
ดาวได้กิน5 ดาว ดาวคุ้มมีประหยัดกว่า
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Fairtex Fight, Muay Man Pan Extreme, here from the one and only Lumpinee Stadium in Bangkok, Thailand, live on Channel 7 HD. We now move on to the 4th bout of the day. Let's bring out the fighter in the black corner, Liu Junchao.
Here we have Liu Junchao from China again. Also at the same gym as the previous 2 Chinese athletes, Shang He. So Liu Junchao is 23 years of age, weighing in at 58 kilograms and standing at 170 centimeters tall. He has a record of 15 fights, 13 wins and only 2 losses. And again, he is a Muay mat fighter, which means he prioritizes and favors boxing. So similar to we've seen before, we might see the Chinese athlete using those hands to set up those low kicks, perhaps another KO, we don't know, but let's see what he brings today. Again, looking very composed. All our Chinese athletes have been so calm and so composed as they enter the stadium. It is brilliant to see on this Saturday morning. Obviously, you can tune in every Saturday morning to Fairtex Fight via YouTube and Channel 7 on Thai TV.
And of course, in this Battle of Nations, it's 1 apiece. So Thailand winning the second bout of the morning with Pwong winning on points. And of course, our last bout, China winning with Chen taking out Dauduet with a barrage of heavy leg kicks.
And in the red corner, let's bring out Ngao Pisard or Nityaporn.
Here we are in the red corner, hailing from Nakhon Ratchasima is now Pisard our Nityaporn at age 24. Stands at 163 centimeters with a fight record of 33 fights, 25 wins, 6 losses and 2 draws. Last couple of fights, he had a loss over Pwong Siri Saw Plumjit and a win over Mang Sung Nguyen Tor Pit Ak Sung Nguyen, and a loss against Suagame Cho Chok Chelan Kanjang right here at Fairtex Fight. Looking forward to this one. So a battle of the punches in this one. So Muay Mat versus Muay Mat, but perhaps now Pisard utilising kicks a little bit more. His Thai fighters tend to utilise kicks a little bit more. The boxing becoming a little bit secondary, but will we see a battle of the front foot warriors, heavy on the front feet, relying on the boxing to take each other's heads off? And at 58 kilograms, you can only expect absolute fireworks, explosiveness, still a fair bit of power at 58 kilograms, my old weight division, but I've turned it around these days, sitting at about 97 kilos. So you can imagine I used to cut a fair bit of weight back then, but here we are with our slim gym athletes in center ring. We'll throw it over to Mark Abbott.
ท่านผู้ชมครับคู่นี้จะชกกันภายใต้กติกามวยไทยพิกัดน้ำหนัก 58 กิโลกรัม 3 ยก ยกละ 3 นาที This is a Muay Thai bout at 58 kilograms, scheduled for 3-minute rounds. นักมวยในมุมดำ fighting in the black corner. น้ำหนัก 58 กิโลกรัม สูง 170. Weighing in at 58 kilograms, standing 170 centimeters tall. มาจากประเทศจีน From China, this is Liu Jun-chao. แล้วคู่ต่อสู้ของเขาในมุมแดง and his opponent fighting in the red corner น้ำหนัก 58 กิโลกรัม สูง 163 weighing in at 58 kilograms, standing 163 centimeters tall มาจากประเทศไทย from Thailand, this is เงาปีศาจอนิตยพร and your referee จ่าสิบโทอนุกุลตามศรีลำ
So here we are with the tailor tape, 58 kilograms. Thailand taking on China. Now Pisard taking on Lu Junchao. Looking forward to this one. Battle of the punches, heavy hands, front foot action. Here we are for round one. So our referee just checks that they've both got their mouth guards in, ensuring safety for our athletes is of the utmost importance. Ooh, heavy hands, left kick straight out of the gate there from Lu Junchao.
Yeah, Luan Junchao was not given a second there. He's straight in, jumping knees, elbows. We've seen it all already in the first 15 seconds.
Goes down to the body, goes high with that rear elbow. Big heavy hands here. Could this be an early stoppage?
Those jumping knees are beautiful. That's the third one in 30 seconds. He's really trying to land that up right elbow, and I think that our athlete in the red corner needs to be very wary, especially with that height difference. I think it's a 7-centimeter height difference, which is quite considerable at this weight.
I think he's been watching a few Saw Dechapan training clips there with the explosive flying knees. Really mixing up the hands there. But now Pisard really just trying to weather the storm here and throw his own, but having a bit of trouble with the high volume of Liu Junchao.
Yeah, Luan Juntao is really using his range there with the long punches to set up that right elbow, coming straight through the middle. Oh, he's caught him, he's bleeding. I didn't notice that at first.
Now
Wow.
Pisard's face looking like my mum's bolognese at the moment.
Yeah, that is not in a good place. That is not where you want a cut to be. That is a potential for the referee to stop and the doctor to take a look at that with the amount of blood coming.
Absolute mincemeat. The handiwork of Lu Junchao there, battering it like a butcher. It's the mixing of the hands and the elbows, and there it is, spurting more blood than a horror film in the 70s. I think we'll have to go to the doctor here. And Eleanor absolutely speechless here.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen some cuts and I've seen some blood, but I don't know if he was breathing and it was spitting out or it was actually... Oh, he's waved it off. It was actually spitting out of the cut, I think, at one point. Another KO round 1 from our Chinese athlete, Lu Junchao. I am so impressed using his range to set up those boxing and land that elbow. He saw an opportunity and he kept going for it. That is exactly the form of IQ that you need to have in the ring once you see that something's working, just to keep chipping away at it. What a victory there. Wow.
So we'll throw it over to Mark Abbott in just a moment, but have a look at these replays. The big, explosive hands of Lu Junchao mixing it up. Just the dictation of rhythm as well. Mixing all levels up, going for the explosive knees, the right looping hand. Beautiful boxing there by a Chinese athlete. Goes for the elbow straight through as well. Very impressed by this young man. I hope to see him here again at Fairtex fight. A force to be reckoned with in center ring, that's for sure.
I was so impressed. He just managed, he didn't even look like he was trying in his face. His face was so calm, like he was thinking about every shot he was setting up. He wasn't just swinging, he wasn't just going for it and punching at all levels. He was really thinking about setting up that elbow.
Call that man the cutting calculator, because he's cutting a new meal right here in center ring. We'll throw it over to Mark Abbott.
Ladies and gentlemen, in round number 1, a doctor stoppage has led to your winner by technical knockout in the black corner, Lu Junchao. Congratulations to Lu Junchao picking up the TKO victory in the first round here at Fairtex Fight มวยมันพัน Extreme เราจะพักกันสักครู่กลับมาคู่ต่อไปครับจีนกับไทยพิกัดน้ำหนัก 57 กิโลกรัม Join us after the break with more Muay Thai action at 57 kilograms.
Fairtex Fight มวยมันพัน Extreme
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Fairtex Fight มวยมันพัน Extreme ผ่านไปแล้วครับ 4 คู่แรก 2 คู่ครบยกอีก 2 คู่มีน็อกนะครับ We now move on to the 5th bout of the day. In the black corner, let's bring out Chen
And here we have it, our 5th bout of the morning here at Fairtex Fight. Another Chinese athlete stepping into the ring, again looking very composed as he enters Lumpinee Stadium. So we have Shang aged 18 years, weighing in at 57 kilograms and standing at 175 centimeters tall. His record is 13 fights with 11 wins and 2 draws. So similarly to our previous bouts, the Chinese athletes tend to not have as many fights to their record as the Thai athletes, but it does not matter. We have just seen 2 phenomenal TKOs from our Chinese athletes, so let's see if it'll be a third this morning. Like, experience does not mean everything, and as the way goes, it tends to be that foreigners don't have as much ring experience, but the way Muay Thai is going and the way it's progressing, it really doesn't matter. Foreigners are coming in just as strong and just as technical, and obviously it's working. I mean, we've seen 2 TKOs there, 1 by leg kick and 1 by elbow. So I'm interested to see if Shang will follow in the same form as his teammates previously. Last minute preparations there as always. His trainer has taken the Moncon off as he steps into the ring. Last few steps, taking it all in, and we hand over to Mark Abbott.
And in the red corner, let's bring out Sing Sang Pa, Luke Bunmi.
Here you are, ladies and gentlemen, Sing Sang Pa, Luke Bunmi, the 18-year-old phenom, standing at 165 centimeters, 54 fights, 39 wins, 15 losses, hailing from Buriram, Thailand, in the northeast of Thailand, where a lot of powerful fighters come from. He's got a TKO win over Mehran Sadagi, a win over Reza Dostielmi, and a win over Nakur Ilyas. Sing Sang Pa, a favorite here at Fairtex fight. Very cerebral, very slick, but yet very powerful at 57 kilograms. Looking forward to this one because he'll be looking to continue his win streak here and also to turn it around for Thailand in this battle of the nations, as China are ahead on the unofficial scorecards on the battle of nations.
คู่นี้จะชกกันภายใต้กติกามวยไทยพิกัดน้ำหนัก 57 กิโลกรัม 3 ยก ยกละ 3 นาที This is a Muay Thai bout at 57 kilograms, scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. นักมวยในมุมดำ fighting in the black corner, น้ำหนัก 57 กิโลกรัม สูง 175. Weighing in at 57 kilograms, standing 175 centimeters tall. มาจากประเทศจีน From China, this is Chen. แล้วคู่ต่อสู้ของเขาในมุมแดง and his opponent fighting in the red corner, น้ำหนัก 57 กิโลกรัม สูง 165. Weighing in at 57 kilograms, standing 165 centimeters tall. มาจากประเทศไทย From Thailand, this is Sing Sang Pa, Luke Bunmi. And your referee, จ่าสิบโทพิเชษฐ์ กหกสิทธิ์
Here we are with Taylor Tape, 57 kilograms. Thailand taking on China. Sing Sang Pa taking on Shang Yizu. Here we are for the 5th bout of the morning, right here at Fairtex Fight, the famed Lumpinee Stadium in Bangkok, Thailand. 3 rounds of action. The art of 8 limbs at play here. China versus Thailand. China, of course, in the black corner, the blue trim shorts.
Both athletes in the ring only 18 years of age, which is truly phenomenal. Wow, what a turn and sweep there from our Thai athlete, showing his clinch ability already.
I mean, Sing Sang Pa is known to be a slick operator. He's got the moves and the grooves right here in center ring, and he's not afraid to throw down against heavy punches. These last 3 fighters were mostly Iranian, his last 3 bouts, sorry, were mostly Iranian fighters who were well known for their heavy-handedness. So I don't think he's going to be fazed by the likes of Zheng Yishao here. Big stiff jab, slips it, goes for the body lock and dumps him. And this is one of those things, when you're in the ring and you're getting dumped, whilst it's not very physically taxing, it is mentally taxing. There's a bit of a drop of the mouth guard there from our Chinese athlete. But just going on from that little thought a moment ago, you know, it's not very physically taxing, but mentally taxing, as you have to pick yourself up off the canvas and look at your enemy in the ring.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more there, Joe. It's not something that any fighter, it's not a position any fighter wants to be in. Wow, the hands are flying there. What a quick exchange from both athletes. Attempted sweep from our athlete in the red corner, but didn't quite manage. Our Chinese athlete swinging in there with a big 1-2. Wow, that was a fast exchange.
Big left kick there from Sing Sang Pa. Catches the leg, follows up with the hands, not quite finding its mark. Brings the guard nice and high. I think he respects the punches of Shang there.
Shang definitely does have a strong 1-2. That right hand is something to be wary of.
Ooh, nice stiff jab there from Shang, following up with the teep to the head. Looks like it might have phased Sing Sang Pa a little bit, but Sing Sang Pa has been known to turn these things around. Whoa! Beautiful sweep there.
Yeah, he caught that long knee and just managed to dump his opponent on the floor. Absolutely beautiful.
Got a little bit of a warning because it was an underhook from the foot, but that's all right. We continue the action. Nice. Oh, display of physical prowess there from Sing Sang Pa, just bullying his opponent with that palm over the top. Big favourite of Eleanor.
Don't be telling everyone my tricks, Joe, because they'll be coming for me and figuring out how to get around it. But yeah, that was the fourth sweep, I think, there from our Thai athlete, showing absolute dominance in the clinch once again, knocking his opponent to the floor and landing on top, which is exactly the position you want to be, not underneath, because it will not show any strength. And again, a catch and dump. I think our Chinese athlete might have spent more time on the floor in this round.
I was just going to say that. That is the end of the round. Shang spent more time on the canvas than actually fighting in that last round. So we'll see if he can pick it up in the second round. Let's go and have a look at these replays. Call Sing Sang Pa the dump truck, because that man has got more dumps than anything I've seen before. I had no pun for you, ladies and gentlemen. I had something planned, but didn't quite work out.
It was the first time for everything. Joe Comerford lost for words.
But I'll tell you what did work out was Sing Sang Pa's game plan, showing who is a boss in center ring. Look at those exchanges. Follows up with the right kick. Beautiful display of levels there.
Yeah, I was a little bit worried at the beginning for our Thai athlete. Those boxing exchanges were fast and powerful. But as we go into round two, let's see what happens. Let's see if he can turn it around.
So here we are coming into round two of our fifth bout of the morning. There's a bit of blood trickling down the face of Sing Sang Pa there, or a bit of redness. Just the timing on Sing Sang Pa is just so impeccable.
Yeah, he's really using that catch and then either throw and body shot or just straight to the body shot, and it's working beautifully.
Great head movement as well.
Ooh, that was a powerful kick from Sing Sang Pang there.
Great utilisation of that long guard as well. Just popping the jab out and then slipping the right hand of Shang.
Yeah, it's a very good tactic to use against a strong boxer, that.
I think Shang's just having a bit of trouble reading the elusiveness of Sing Sang Pa here. He's getting a bit flustered.
Sing Sang Pa's got brilliant head movement, like you say, Joe. He's evading those kicks and those punches and then firing back.
Reminds me a little bit of Godzilla, the electric eel on skateboard wheels, which was the official translation of his nickname.
Our athlete in the blue corner holding onto the ropes there in the clinch. I don't think the referee quite saw that, but that's a sneaky little tactic.
Oh, beautiful left knee to step it up there. Skips in, explodes in with the stabbing knee, drags that head down.
Yeah, I think Sing Sangpa is definitely the dominant of the two in the clinch with those knees and that face push.
Really looks like he's just having a field day here. Having a lot of fun in center ring.
Does need to be careful though, those punches that want to, oh! And again, onto the canvas for our Chinese athlete. What I was saying there is those punches from our Chinese athlete are strong, and if they do land, he's managed to take the back and dump him on the floor.
It's like this is a wrestling match. Is this WWE or Fairtex fight this morning? The Undertaker. Call in the Undertaker because he's taking him away.
Yeah. I mean, if I was Sing Sangpa, I would definitely be just in the clinch, stabbing those knees and maybe trying to work those elbows because he is definitely dominating there. Oh, teep to the face for our Chinese athlete.
Shang trying to turn things around here with that big side teep to the face, but Sing Sangpa remaining unfazed with his explosiveness, just reading all of Shang's shots. Catches it, ducks the punch, locks on, and bullies him to the ground again.
That is not a position that you want to be in. I think that Shang Yichu needs to start working the outside a bit, using his range, using that flying teep that he did, because he does not want to be in the clinch. It is not a good position for him to be in.
So that is the end of the second round of our fifth bout of the morning.
If you were in Shang Yichu's corner, what would you be saying, Joe? Because I know exactly what I would be saying.
I'd be saying utilize that teep offensively and try and take out the feet from underneath Sing Sangpa. As hard as it is, go for the front leg, pepper that front leg, and take out the explosive power from Sing Sangpa from underneath him. What would you be saying to him?
Definitely start using your range. I mean, the best part of that round for him was that flying teep. Do it again. Keep doing it. Disrupt the rhythm of our Thai athlete who is having a field day in the clinch. So definitely I'd be saying stay away from the clinch. Use your long boxing, but do not engage in the clinch.
So here we are coming into the third and final round of our fifth bout of the morning. Two very convincing rounds for Sing Sangpa on my unofficial scorecard.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I think that Shang Yichu will come out swinging in this one, looking for the KO shot like we have it there. Fast hands, always lean back. He really could have done with follow it. Oh, spinning back fist.
Could he be trying to turn things around here? He grabs onto the rope. He'll get a warning for that.
Yeah, that is a sneaky little tactic there. I don't know if the referee's seen it, but it is the second time. Always coming in with that flying teep offensively, Joe. Maybe he heard you in the corner.
So here we are back in the center ring. We'll be exploding out of the gates, trying to disrupt the rhythm of Sing Sangpa. And using those spinning attacks is always a dangerous one because it's a high risk, high reward strategy. And as we just saw a moment ago, Sing Sangpa took the back. Oh, nice bicep control there. And tangos him to the ground.
Goes him. That's brilliant. Those turns are working so beautifully. Obviously, Shang Yichu doesn't seem to have quite as much grounding and as much balance in the clinch. You can see he's on one foot there. He's not grounded enough to stand strong and not be swept off his feet.
I mean, I think Sing Sangpa's been watching a lot of Dancing with the Stars here. He's just been showcasing beautiful ballroom dancing with those turns and sweeps. Really sweeping Shang off his feet.
Yeah, ooh. Very impressive. Oh, another attempted turn and sweep there, but didn't quite manage.
Oh, grabs on, locks and stabs the knee through. Just throws him, ragdolls him to the ground there.
Yeah, Sing Sangpa is demonstrating a phenomenal showcase of strength here against a taller athlete. His strength is really coming through. You can just see he's throwing him about almost.
This is one of those things when you're a clincher or so adept in the clinch, you do eat a few punches on the way in, and it is a high risk versus high reward scenario, but it is really paying off for Mr. Sing Sang Pa in the red, showcasing who is the slicker of the two.
And again, he takes his opponent to the floor. I really think that he needs to start being more grounded and standing on his feet and standing strong and not rush in with those hands. And he might not find himself on the floor.
Well, he needs a Hail Mary out of the bag here to turn things around, because he's, as I said, he spent more time on the canvas than actually throwing shots at Sing Sang Pa here.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to do it in the last 20 seconds. I think Sing Sang Pa knows he's got a comfortable win there. He evades those hands under the arms and locks in the clinch. He is using his IQ beautifully to stall his fighter. They're dumping him to the floor again. I think that could be 10 times now.
Yeah, I've lost count, that's for sure. That is the end of the third and final round. We'll go and have a look at the replays in just a moment, but my unofficial scorecard, I think Sing Sang Pa swept that win away. There it is, big heavy hands. I mean, Chen did a good job of trying to disrupt the rhythm, but not quite well enough against the slick and smooth Sing Sang Pa.
Yeah, I'm so impressed with Sing Sang Pa. His composure and his strength for such a small 57 kilograms, and his strength was unbelievable. Those stabbing knees, his clinch work. I take my hat off. I think I'm going to be studying his fights in future. He fights exactly how I want to.
A sure testament to a Thai Muay Thai.
Ladies and gentlemen, after the completion of all 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges scored this bout 29-28. 29-28, 29-28 และ 29-28. For the winner, in the red corner, Sing Sang Pa, Lumpinee. ยินดีด้วยครับตอนนี้นะครับเท่ากันนะครับจีนชนะมา2ไทยก็ชนะมา2เหมือนกันนะครับเราจะพักกันสักครู่กลับมากับคู่เอกนะครับยอดธนงเพชรวังล่างจากประเทศไทยพบกับลีเซียนเฉินจากประเทศจีนพิกัดน้ำหนัก61 กิโลกรัม Join us after the break, ladies and gentlemen, for our main event as Yottanong Pet Lang Lang from Thailand takes on Lee Xian Cheng from China at 61 kilograms.
Fairtex Fight มวยมันพัน Extreme
Peach,
Yes?
can we do Muay Thai now?
Sure. Line up. Jab. Block. Kick. Elbow.
จะกล่าวถึงอสุรีกรีบุรามริตลำรำบานเป็นหนักนางบำเพ็ญเพียรขอพรพระอิสราสวมวิญญาแฟร์เทคอันเกรียงไกร
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Fairtex Fight, Muay Man Pan Extreme. For those of you just joining us here live on Channel 7 HD, you are in time for our main event. คู่ต่อไปครับท่านผู้ชมเป็นคู่เอกของเราในวันนี้ In the black corner, let's bring out Chen.
And here we have our main event of the morning on Fairtex Fight every Saturday morning from 10 a.m. until 12 p.m. Chen walks into the ring from China. He stands at 175 centimeters tall and weighing in at 61 kilograms. His record is 29 fights with 20 wins, 8 losses and 1 draw. So again, our Chinese athlete is a Muay mat, which means that he favors punches over anything else in the ring. There we have a beautiful display of tradition there as his trainer takes off his mongkong, which is meant to symbolize the coach's spirit and blessing going with you as you step into the ring and step into war. That is what we've seen this morning. We've seen a few wars of Muay Thai for sure. So yeah, here we have it, our Chinese athlete, our main event of the morning. Let's see if it'll go all the way for 3 3-minute rounds.
Quite the impressive afro there from Chen. As our cutman puts on the last bit of Vaseline on his face, enters the ring to show us his moves for the main event.
And in the red corner, let's bring out Yottanong Pwong.
Coming into the red corner for our main event is Yottanong Pwong from Yong. Yottanong is 32 years of age, standing at 170 centimeters with a fight record of 83 fights, 56 wins, 22 losses and 5 draws. His last 3 wins, he had a win over Marty Sabatali, a loss against Tom Fairtex right here at Fairtex Fight, and a win over Pet Kalsan Sitnakra right here at Fairtex as well. So at 61 kilos, fairly explosive, fairly quick, still a fair bit of power, and a bit of differentiation in the experience against Chen's 29 fights to Yottanong's 83 fights. But as we've seen here already, experience doesn't mean everything. There was one fight where, I think it was the 3rd bout, one of the fighters, the Thai fighters, were taken out with a barrage of leg kicks. He had 70 fights to the Chinese fighters 7. So experience doesn't always mean everything. As Yottanong jumps over the ropes, we'll throw it over to Mark Abbott.
This is the main event. คู่เอกในวันนี้จะชกกันภายใต้กติกามวยไทยพิกัดน้ำหนัก 61 กิโลกรัม 3 ยก ยกละ 3 นาที A Muay Thai bout at 61 kilograms, scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. นักมวยในมุมดำ fighting in the black corner, น้ำหนัก 61 กิโลกรัม สูง 175. Weighing in at 61 kilograms, standing 175 centimeters tall. มาจากประเทศจีน From China, this is Chen. แล้วคู่ต่อสู้ของเขาในมุมแดง and his opponent fighting in the red corner, น้ำหนัก 61 กิโลกรัม สูง 170. Weighing in at 61 kilograms, standing 170 centimeters tall. มาจากประเทศไทย From Thailand, this is Yottanong Pwong. And your referee, Sibek Gichara Pontu.
Here we are with the tailor tape, 61 kilograms. Yotanong from Thailand taking on Li Zhangcheng, the man with the afro from China. Very impressive hairstyle indeed. So we'll go back to the corners, back in the center ring for round one.
Our main event of the morning. That is some very impressive hair, like you say. Quick left kick.
Big left kick there. Thunderous leg kick indeed there from Yotanong to start things off early. Both fighters in the orthodox stances. Yotanong pushes off to try and reframe.
Some beautiful knees there from Yong. Oh, good utilization of the jab to set up that body hook from our Chinese athlete. He definitely is a Muay mat using those levels. Oh, he tried to go in there with an up elbow.
Nice display of hands here.
Sheer volume and pressure there from our Chinese athlete against the Thai.
Here we are. Bit of a stall here. Yeah, it looks like a bit of weakness there from Yotanong. The blood shining down the inner bridge of his nose there. One of those ferocious elbows from Li Zhangcheng.
Beautiful turn and sweep there in the clinch from Yotanong. But he is showing damage, and again, it's not in a place where you want to be cut. Anywhere else, but apart from that, above the eye, is not a good place.
His style is just as electric as his hairstyle as Yotanong tries to take the back and wrestle him to the ground.
Yeah, beautiful Muay Thai work from Yotanong. Sets up those knees into the clinch, locks his opponent up and takes the back and sweeps him. Just absolute textbook clinch work. Holding on, hands, palms gripped, not any room for, oh, and he takes him to the floor again. The Chinese opponent cannot answer back to that.
Li Zhangcheng taken to the canvas there. Yotanong setting that teep up. Yotanong locking on now, trying to get the vice grip working, but in a 50-50 position. There he is, trying to apply the plum as he's pushed against the ropes.
Yeah, Li Zhangcheng is trying to get out of that position there, but as he is doing so, he's dropping his head down, which is not where you want to be. And again, I mean, if he takes a knee to the face, it's game over.
The illustrated man tries to utilize hand control there. Having a little bit trouble. I think it might be the hair getting in his eyes.
That is a beautiful push off to set up the elbow, though. I mean, if that lands, it's going to be dangerous.
Oh, nice left kick there from Yotanong. Doing fairly well considering that blood pouring down his eye there.
Yeah, it's not fazing him at all. I mean, with his experience, I don't think a little bit of blood is going to stop him in a main event on Fairtex Fight.
So that is the end of the first round. We'll go and have a look at some of these replays. Beautiful left kick to start things off.
Yeah, some beautiful body shots as well from our athlete in the blue corner in the first minute of this round.
Those beautiful, great slap down, slapping down that lead hand of Li Zhangcheng and then following up with that big long knee. It's what you have to do against heavy punches. Slap the arms down, knee your way through their body. Follows up with the elbow as well.
Yeah, it's just that cut that's causing a little bit of damage to our Thai athlete, but it's really not fazing him. And I think he's just going to carry on just as strong as he finished that round.
And a big shout out to Craig in the comment section with the Sideshow Bob reference there. As a fan of The Simpsons, I appreciate that pun. So here we'll be coming back into the second round.
Yeah, I'm excited to see how this one plays out. I mean, I think our Chinese athlete is going to be looking for those heavy hands, body shots, big heavy hands, exactly what he's coming in with there. But our Thai athlete using his kicks, the power in those kicks.
Locks on. just Yotanong's that much more adept in the clinch. You can tell Li Zhengcheng's a very formidable kickboxer, but not so well versed in the roundedness of clinch tactics. Likes to be on the outside. Yotanong doing a fantastic job of shutting him down and shutting down that rhythm.
Yeah, Yotanong just coming in there, gripping on, locking those hands. Li Zhangcheng cannot move in that lock. He is stuck. He's not going anywhere.
I suppose one of the troubles is he might get a hair stuck in his eye on the way in.
I know, I'm not sure how I feel about athletes competing with such long hair. If I was fighting a girl and her hair was flailing everywhere, number one, it's her fault if it gets stuck and gets pulled, which is why girls tend to have their hair in such tight braids. But I mean, for boys as well, it would get in my face. I'm not sure it should be allowed.
Well, technically under the traditional rules of Muay Thai, you're supposed to be clean shaven and have a short and respectable haircut right here.
Yeah,
but
maybe we should enforce that.
We are in the new era of Muay Thai, so here we are. Oh, a nice uppercut there from Li Zhengcheng on the entry as Yotanong locks on and digs that head underneath him.
Yeah, Li Zhengcheng just struggling to get his arms locked in the clinch there. He's just kind of not able to get that arm positioning like Yotanong, who is obviously showing great technical ability and strength in the clinch. Deep into the clinch there. Oh, he did take some damage on the way in. That is one thing, as you enter the clinch and lock on, you've got to be wary of the hands.
As he just took the back a moment ago. It doesn't necessarily score, but it's one of those secondary criterions. Here we are in side control. Big palm over the top, teeping away. Tip tap, teeping away, taking the back again.
Taking the back is the ultimate show to the judges that you are the stronger of the two in the clinch and you can outclass your opponent. Yotanong is just displaying beautiful clinch work in my opinion. Just needs to be wary of the hands as he walks in the last 25 seconds of this final round of your main event at Lumpinee Stadium this morning.
Big left body hook there from Li Zhengcheng. But just really struggling to find his way inside the clinch here.
Yeah, it's his hand positioning. He is managing to land a few knees in the clinch. Oh, catch the teeps and goes for those swinging hooks, but didn't quite land.
And that is the end of the second round. We'll go and have a look at some of these replays. The big heavy hands of Li Zhengcheng as Yotanong just locks on. Big leg kick there as well. And I mean, that's what you got to do against a heavy puncher. Just shut them down, go in close, knee and elbow your way to victory.
I would like to see Li Zhengcheng just doing more on that cut. I mean, he's clearly hurt his opponent and the damage is there. It's in a position that you don't want it to be in, but he's not doing anything. He's not working those elbows to optimize on that and end the fight early. So between these 3-minute bouts, these 3-minute rounds, athletes only get 1 minute to recompose and go back into the final round, which is not a lot of time to catch your breath, especially in such a fast-paced 3-3s. But let's see what the athletes bring in the last 3 minutes for your main event at Lumpinee Stadium this morning.
So here we are for the third and final round of our main event. Yotanong Pwong taking on Li Zhengcheng from China in our Battle of the Nations here.
Fast start from both athletes in this final round. Li Zhengcheng really trying to hammer the body with, oh, flying knee from our athlete in the red corner. Beautiful where it landed clean.
Yeah, I think if Li Zhengcheng can land a big, heavy overhand right or that left uppercut again, could find himself with a KO. He's definitely got the power to achieve it.
Yeah, he's got the power for sure. Those body shots, and again with that body shot, but our Thai athlete is not showing any signs of weakness in the body.
He just needs to push off inside that clinch as soon as Yottanong comes in forward, he needs to push off with the double hands and then unload with his own. As Yottanong locks up again to stall and run down that clock. Bit of a veteran move.
Yeah, just the experience shining through as he locks onto his opponent. Nice step and knee, answered by some big punches from Li Zhancheng.
Here we are. Oh, big swing and a miss and reply there from Yottanong as he locks on again. A bit of a repeat of the last two rounds where Li Zhancheng will throw something and then Yottanong just sweeps in very quickly and locks on to shut it down.
Yeah.
Oh, racking up the left kick there from Li Zhancheng. Nice work.
If I was Yottanong there, I would be pulling his head down and kneeing him to the face. I don't understand why he's quite not doing that, but he's doing a great job of locking on until the referee breaks it up. And again, he's straight back into that clinch, getting that big knee as he pulls his opponent towards him and takes the back for the second or third time in this fight.
You've got to say, Li Zhancheng coming with huge heart and resilience here, because it's one of those positions that's not nice to be put in, is having somebody who's very strong inside that clinch and wear you down with the knees and the elbows. And just like there, locking on and digging that head underneath your chin and suffocating you is not a nice position to be in. Sitting on that back foot, locks on again. That vice grip there, that's where it is. Very compromisable position to be put in.
Yeah, like you say, it really wears your opponent down. Oh, he slips. The Chinese athlete just takes a little slip there, but the Muay Thai's lock on and take that position, it not only wears you down physically, but mentally as well.
Yottanong having a bit of, tries to go for the rolling thunder kick, but misses.
And lands on his head, I think.
And that is the end of the third and final round of our main event of the morning. So we'll go and have a look at the replays in just a second. Nice kick for kick with the unloading of heavy hands from Li Zhancheng. Li Zhancheng definitely had his moments in that fight.
Yeah, those body hooks were doing some they were strong body hooks. The conditioning of Yottanong must be phenomenal in his core, because I don't think I could take any of those body shots, that's for sure. And again, that left body hook just didn't quite do enough.
Well, I mean, they're about 10 kilos heavier than you. So.
Yeah, that's true. I always forget that the boys are so much bigger, but...
And there's that attempted rolling thunder, which didn't quite find its mark, but...
Ladies and gentlemen, after the completion of all three rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. All three judges scored this bout 29-28. 29-28, 29-28, และ 29-28. For the winner, in the black corner, Li Zhancheng. ตอนนี้นะครับท่านผู้ชมครับจีนนำอยู่นะครับ3-2 แต่เรามีอีก1คู่ที่จะถ่ายทอดสดทางช่อง 7 HD ครับเป็นคู่มวยหญิงนะครับพิกัดน้ำหนัก 47 กิโลกรัม Join us after the break with our final fight here at Fairtex Fight Muay Man Pan Extreme, a female bout at 47 kilograms, China versus Thailand.
Fairtex Fight Muay Man Pan Extreme.
gentlemen, welcome back to Fairtex Fight, Muay Man Pan Extreme. We now move on to our final bout of the day. In the black corner, let's bring out Ran Long Chu.
Not to be biased, but it's my favorite fight of the morning when the girls step in the ring, especially the little girls at 47 kilograms. We've got Ran Long Chu, only aged 18. She's got a record of 12 fights with 10 wins and only 2 losses. So I'm super excited for this fight. This is my weight category, and the best thing about Fairtex promotion is the fact that they do let girls step into the ring here in Bangkok. It's not something that you see very often in Thailand, but we're making little changes every year. I mean, women, they weren't allowed to touch the ring at one point in Lumpinee, and now they are actually fighting in the ring. So I'm super excited to see if the girls can bring the action this morning like the boys. And again, it's Thailand takes on China in this 47 kilogram bout. So we have a trainer there just giving the last few minute words of encouragement. For me, always the most important part, those last few words are the words that stay with you as the fighter steps into the ring.
So our professional cutmen just apply the last bits of Vaseline to mitigate any unnecessary abrasion from the tape on the gloves. Looking forward to this one. As you said, you know, this is your weight division, so you'll be watching this one very carefully, Eleanor, as you will probably make your return back very soon indeed. We'll throw it over to Mark Abbott.
And in the red corner, let's bring out Pet Yot Ying, Pet Nong Ki.
Coming into the red corner is Pet Yot Ying, Pet Nong Ki. At age 17, she stands at 158 centimeters with a fight record of 18 fights, 14 wins, 4 losses. Hailing from the northeastern province of Buriram. Her last 3 fights, she had a TKO loss against Fujiwara Noah from Japan, a win over Ruangtip Saw Sahamit, and a win over Petwisa Pet Pailat. So a very explosive weight division in the realm of female Muay Thai. 48 kilograms, strong, explosive fighters. They bring it all right here at Lumpinee Stadium, the Mecca of Muay Thai, the Madison Square Garden of the East. Of course, right here in Thailand, the home of the art of 8 limbs, Muay Thai, where you can use it all. Kicks, knees, elbows, punches, as Pet Yot Ying steps under the ropes for battle.
ท่านผู้ชมครับคู่นี้จะชกกันภายใต้กติกามวยไทยพิกัดน้ำหนัก 47 กิโลกรัม 3 ยก ยกละ 3 นาที This is a Muay Thai bout at 47 kilograms, scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. นักมวยในมุมดำ fighting in the black corner น้ำหนัก 47 กิโลกรัม สูง 158 weighing in at 47 kilograms, standing 158 centimeters tall มาจากประเทศจีน from China, this is Ran Long Chu แล้วคู่ต่อสู้ของเขาในมุมแดง and her opponent fighting in the red corner น้ำหนัก 47 กิโลกรัม สูง 158 weighing in at 47 kilograms, standing 158 centimeters tall มาจากประเทศไทย from Thailand, this is Pet Yot Ying, Pet Nong Ki. And your referee, Player Ploy Dechin Banchon.
Here we are with the Taylor tape, 47 kilograms. Pet Yot Ying from Thailand taking on Ran Long Chu from China. 3 rounds of action, and of course, Pepoi, our referee, a bit of a superstar here in Thailand, former fighter and a referee, the 3rd woman in the ring, controlling the action for our last bout of the morning.
The referee signaling chop there which means for the fighters to engage, and we are underway with round one. Beautiful body kick there from our Thai athlete, but our Chinese athlete coming in with the volume, definitely a Muay mat approach.
Ying locking on straight away.
Yeah, looking like she's not wanting to engage in those fast and ferocious punch exchanges from our Chinese athlete.
Ying roughly translating to the best female diamond. She's in the southpaw position. Looking to throw that, load up that left kick. Bit of jittery energy. Oh, eats a big right kick right in the midsection from a run. And I think it was right on the liver. And that is it. That is all she wrote, folks. Run going home with a 1 minute stoppage.
Wow, that was the third fight this morning that's been over in a minute. Wow, what a performance. Obviously the strong hands and the volume of our Chinese girl here just wasn't quite a match. I'm not sure if the if Ying is actually taking damage to her leg and not her body. She's actually holding on to her leg there in the ring, which you can't see at home at the moment. But I think potentially,
I think it was the on the way down there. You can see it inside the liver. Bang! Goes up to the upper part of the ribs.
Yeah, I don't think that's been a great morning there from our Thai athlete. She started brilliant with some body kicks, but just wasn't quite enough to cope with the strength. But yeah, she's definitely taken some damage to the leg as well. Unfortunately, our medical team are just having to escort her out of the ring, but we'll hand over to Mark Abbott now.
Ladies and gentlemen, in round number one, we have a winner by knockout in the black corner, Ran Long Chu. Congratulations to Ran Long Chu picking up the first round knockout in our final fight here at Fairtex Fight Muay Man Pan Extreme. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to tune in next week, same time, same place, Channel 7 HD, here Lumpinee Stadium, Bangkok, Thailand, for more Muay Thai action. Before we go, I'd like to thank our sponsors, Chong Jet HD, Tero Entertainment, Fairtex, ปุ๋ยตราหมาบิน สนามมวยลุมพินี และ Youth Sports Gear. Ladies and gentlemen, from me, Mark Abbott, the team here at Fairtex Fight, Lumpinee Stadium, Channel 7 HD. We'll see you next week. สวัสดีครับ